about 7 bullets into that one side.
Well, Studio, the problem is there hasn't been much competition tonight. You know what I mean?
Hey, is there
I'm talking shit.
have you ever played America's Army?
I have.
I think
haven't.
you did in real life.
I've always heard about it a lot.
He's like, I lived it.
Okay, so
I think by the time I heard about it, I actually joined the army because I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. And I think I tried to install it one time, but my computer was trash. This is like way long time ago.
So the way they did things is that they limit your the weapon choice. That way you didn't have a situation where, you know,
Dang, bro.
like
Like that.
Baby.
Yeah, no.
So
See,
for
you got a crap computer.
Player
So-
2, I'm taking hits from your side.
And his
I feel like that's a
priorities
good
were
idea.
definitely a Mustang with 20% insurance or interest rate.
yeah, just so you don't have, like, you know, out of 8 people on a team, you got 6 of them running around with sniper rifles, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just.
What you trying to do, bro?
My thing
I'm
is
trying
like.
to limit
He's trying to
it
make
where
you
it's like,
you and one other person the only sniper, okay?
basically. Well, it makes it because it gives it a different.
Nah, don't do a
dynamic,
class
right?
system.
Well, no, it doesn't
thought
have
it
to
would
be a
be-
class system. It don't need to be a
be
class
kinda
system.
hard
It could
to-
be a weapon limited system based off of the map, right? How many players are on it, things like that. That
If
way,
I
it's
took the sniper from Atlanta and he would be just pissed. He's like, I'm not playing because I can't snipe.
Yeah,
so he
don't
just leaves
limit
the game
weapons.
Well,
altogether.
you just have to
Whatever weapon they
put it
want.
in there that if Atlanta's in a lobby that he's automatically gets the
I agree with that,
That'd be-
actually. Hands down.
That'd be tough to do.
I think Atlanta
Just dominated. No, I get. Okay, as someone that likes to snipe all the time, I do understand because that used to happen in SOCOM all the time. I would start sniping, get a bunch of kills. They'd be like, "Oh," and everyone has snipers.
Right, and it becomes because what happens is it becomes to the point where, like, it's like, okay, I'm not even, especially like in the map we just played.
Yep.
I become obsolete because if I'm not sniping, I'm not getting nowhere near close to sniper before I get seen and plucked, you know.
If
That's
there's
very
multiple
true.
snipers, yeah.
Right,
Especially.
exactly. Like if I know that I got to worry about one sniper, then you know, I can't
Go
hear.
ahead,
You can
bitch.
move on him. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, exactly. I like if somebody calls out, okay, their sniper is wherever, I could be like, all right, cool. We can strategically maneuver the map now because now I could place some smokes. I could do this, but in a situation where, you know, you got 3 snipers running around, like, I don't know where I can run because if I run out there, I'm just gonna get killed from some sniper sitting out in the mountain.
Well, see, this is what I think you can get more distinct with, right? Let's say like casual gaming, like just casual people playing random maps. Maybe like there's a ranked mode where everyone has different roles, like 2 snipers. You gotta have someone to be support, you know, but you ain't gotta have like a class per se, but you know what I mean? I kind of see what you're saying.
Yeah, and again, it doesn't have to be a class-based system. It could just be like,
Yeah, well,
know,
you got to be careful about the casual and the ranked because I'm not good enough to play with any of my ranked friends. So,
Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been there, bro. Don't feel bad.
oh sweet, we actually have a green up. Yes.
See, now all we need is a microphone system here where we have to hold down the mic,
Yep.
and it's over with.
Yeah, I've got some. I definitely have a microphone system, communication system in the works. It's a dedicated system actually, also. So it's got a lot of stuff going on with it. That a lot of features like proximity chat, and I can put people in certain channels, and you can mute people,
Ugh.
block people.
I cannot wait for proximity chat.
What are you talking
If
about? He's a
everybody's
sniper.
running a Discord, then
Oh, run over there and talk to him.
Exactly. He'll snipe a guy and then he'll run back across the other side of the map, just be like, "Hey, guy."
That's
Like,
one of the
selfie. I'm so sorry. So sorry I did that to you, man.
that's one of the funniest memories I
dirty, right?
have. Is someone dancing on a body confrontation, and he's all like, "I'm doing the robot on your ass."
Oh, that's great. Fantastic.
the
And you
snow
can
map
hear
we were playing earlier with like we had like 8 or 9 people on each side, 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was pretty big. Yeah.
It wasn't actually bad then. I didn't think you guys thought it was.
Does it leave
If it's got
footprints in the
enough
snow?
people,
I enjoyed it without the thermo in it. It actually was very, very fun.
See,
With
but
enough
I know
people,
that would.
it's not bad. But
I,
yeah, it's
If
I
the
get the
spawn points
complexity
got pushed
too.
up a little bit, then it would be perfect. But yeah, I
Oh,
really do like a big
and,
open
and
map like that.
to add to what he just
It's
said,
this
not
one.
have the death drop in front of each spawn. That'd be kind of cool too.
yeah, I'm sorry. I think probably the best scenario is just going forward. I'll just make another map altogether that is smaller in a snow
Well,
environment.
Well, what's interesting is like
Change it.
The complexity too would be like adding something where okay, well this map is kind of designed for XVX, you know, whatever versus, you know.
That's how SOCOM was. The map was designed around the game mode. That's why, you know, one team would have an advantage over the other, and it made it a
Yeah,
challenge.
you had extraction. Yeah, good point. Yeah, very good. Very
Yeah,
true.
Like,
that's
look at
definitely what I wanna
Anawapi,
do.
right? Anawapi, Desert Glory.
Yeah, Desert Glory was a rush.
Yeah, it was challenging, and it was fun though because you felt like you accomplished something when you got it.
Or one's coming up to you. Watch
Nade
back
Glory.
from our side.
Camping with the hostages on Desert Glory.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what y'all doing in that mountain?
Yeah, I want to do dedicated maps to each game mode for sure.
Anawapi, you know, they got a
Play
camp
hide
in the
and seek.
basement with the
We kind of just pressed for time to get what we got here, so I tried to make something that was kind of universal.
right side low.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
by the,
I
right
get
side
that
low.
it adds complexity, so like
Yep, I knew Atlantic was down there. I was trying to get you with my grenades, but I think they're bouncing off the branches.
they're in the trees.
Oh, he's already down.
Someone's
Bro,
got
that
some
was-
terrible camo on.
There were like 3 of them right there. Where
It should be player, right? Player, no, yeah, player to easy and all white. Player.
Yeah, Atlantic, I saw you down there, and I was like, okay, I'll get him with a frag, and I tossed 2, and they
Wait.
blew up right in front of me.
I can spectate some guy from the other team. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
dude.
nothing.
You're not.
But-
Well, if you cycle off of them, you shouldn't be able to after that. But sometimes.
Okay, it's just I got
It's a known issue.
Okay, cool.
It's all very new, so I'm still trying to like work
Yeah,
at all
yeah.
You're right. To your right, Sia.
Oh!
Oh
the.
my
You
god,
got it.
that
My
guy
wife
no
did it
longer has a
camouflage
left
for this
kidney.
map.
It's
man's
just
running
gone.
around in snow clothes.
Player.
He was really voting for that snow map.
Yeah, he
yeah,
was.
yeah. He was prepared for it, man.
He's like, man, I paid $685 for this outfit. I will use it. Oh, here we go.
Oh man, this is a cool map though. That's the first time I played it.
Have you tried to swim yet? You
I have. It's
No, I
beautiful. The
jump off
water
the-
is
jump
warm,
off
my
the
friend.
waterfall into the
It
water.
works.
It's an inter-
Take a dive.
This kind of reminds me
You're
of like
gonna
a
get the
combination
bacteria
of
swimming up
two
your
maps.
pee hole.
Two different types of maps I've seen before.
Atlanta,
There's
the
also-
water's warm because you're pissing in it, and you got to watch out for that bacteria that's going to swim up your
With
you
urethra?
know what-
Your
you know
tube,
what's
your
cool about
urethra,
this
yeah.
map, though?
The
My
good old
medulla.
bonefish.
your medulla oblongata.
You know what I find cool about it is that.
Did I hit
feels
you
more
at all?
Left side, left side.
Oh, I just naded myself.
That's okay. Wait, are you seal or a terrorist?
I think I'm gonna have to switch weapon.
God damn, airstrike, baby.
Yeah, those explosions
it
are a
in.
little overkill.
Negative.
I'll work on
Only
that.
3
for sure,
frags.
guys,
You
sorry.
remember 6 frags in the old games.
I actually want to have the backpacks were going to be a part of a larger.
job, Macy.
setup to where,
He's
like,
behind that rock.
How did I not kill him? Oh my god!
I think on a
Shot you
future
so many
update,
times.
without a backpack, you'll have 2 slots. With the smaller one, you'll have 4. With the larger one, you'll have 6. But you'll also have speed penalties for each one. Obviously, you'll be running the fastest without a backpack, but you'll have the less gear. That was the idea behind that. I'm not sure how popular that is, but because right now we got 2 backpacks, and they just don't serve a purpose. But
I'm
they
going
were-
to tell you my
they
thing.
were going to
I
be.
took the backpack off because it don't look cool.
Well,
I had to look
It was
cool.
honestly designed to carry extra gear.
In
Exactly.
in
Hat heels
confrontation,
don't look cool.
there was like, if you wore the backpacks and all that, you did take a lot more damage, but you were slower.
Go pistols.
Yeah, it added armor value.
I want to be able. you're gonna have weapon pickups. Maybe not in this game mode per se, but in a future setup, you're gonna be able to pick up a lot of crap, and the backpacks are gonna play a role in that. So I just went ahead
Okay,
and
he's dropping
put 'em in
smoke
there.
up on the left side. He's up there, concealing his movement.
Let's
Can
go
you pick
pistols.
up weapons off of dead bodies?
Oh,
Oh.
whoa.
Well,
whoa.
hit 'em.
Can you pick up ammo off dead bodies or their weapon?
You could pick up their weapon for now. If it's a different weapon, then you have also you'll have full ammo. But yeah, I'm gonna add ammo pickups, and that thermal scope that we got in there. That's gonna probably be something that I'm still trying to in the air about how to incorporate the cool stuff without it being
Broken.
balanced. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
The big thing was just getting the game, the lobbies working, getting everybody in, make sure nobody's getting booted out.
Oh, that makes
menus.
sense.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
don't
dun,
know if you
dun,
guys played early on. Some of the menus were getting stuck, and
Ah, it's not a pistol.
It's a two-handed shoulder-fired pistol.
Oh, gotcha.
It's got a shoulder brace.
Yeah, yeah.
it's illegal.
Nothing should be
According-
illegal.
According to the ATF.
I don't know what you're talking about. According to that AFT,
Goodness.
Disband the ATF and the IRS.
the good old AFT.
Then just give all the power to the Justice Department, or the FBI. I mean,
Female
Full
body
body
inspectors.
we'll never
Yes,
get tax stamps
the
ever again.
The female
Bro.
body inspectors.
I could swim. That's pretty tough, man.
What did you say?
I could take bullets.
What'd you say? I saw a fish eating a carrot. That's what I said.
You get shot in this game?
William Knifeman.
Whoa, what? No way. This dude sprinted across the map.
Atlanta, I got a question for you.
Don't kill me, please.
You ever
What's up?
seen a fish eat a carrot?
Negative. I was so scared to move right now. You got y'all in my head now.
A fish
What is
eating a carrot. It happened.
Oh my gosh.
You got some tactical movement happening over here.
Struggling, killing people all of a sudden.
A tilapia.
Yeah, me too. All of a sudden.
Back up, Harry. Back up.
I don't get all this fish talk.
A fish eating a carrot. The puffer fish. You pull it out of the water, it gets all
How does
puffy and
everybody
starts
feel about?
chomping its mouth, and you shove a carrot in there, and it'll start biting chunks off the carrot.
How does everybody in here feel about a game mode that had large player counts? Like you have 2 teams, almost like squad, but more geared towards like this kind of gameplay.
I mean, on the
So like
bigger
a
map,
larger,
it'd
like
be
a
great.
larger open map with
Yeah.
maybe like 50 versus 50.
Man,
or-
do this. All
I
right,
personally
do
love
this.
that. but-
Have like, okay, let's just say 50 versus 50, but then have it to where everybody is separated into
Oh,
like
crap.
their own squads. And
multiple squads and
yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Have
Yeah, let
multiple
you kill yourself.
squads, and then as you're playing the game, like each each squad gets assigned some kind of like objective, right? Like, oh, hey, you need to go and disable this radio tower or something, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
and
I like
like
that.
it would. Yeah, it would be a series of things that need to be done, but like all the squads would have to work together and complete their objectives and
See
things.
him,
Like I think
Atlanta.
that'd be
You
sick.
see him.
and then they eventually like converge on each
You
other.
see him.
Yeah, right. Like exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen that movie. Zipper Interactive made that game. Remember that?
What massive action game?
Mag.
Yeah, yeah.
Mag.
Flag?
You don't remember that?
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh,
50.
Mag was nuts. I loved Mag.
I like that, yeah.
Who's
It's
hiding
not
in the
out of the
water?
realm of possibility. It'd actually be pretty easy to implement, honestly.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot less of the intricacies involved here with like
Got him.
Yeah, I think
displaying player information, and
right.
it'd actually
I
free
think
up a lot of
that-
resources for me.
Yeah, I think that that would be a complete direction turn from like a
Yeah,
SOCOM style game, but I do think
Oh,
that
it
it would be an interesting game. You
maybe
know,
need
like
to
Well,
be
I
a
that
totally
was a
different game.
side. You know what I mean? If that was another game mode you could play, you could still play the small, intimate tactical maps like this, and then you could go play the larger scale crap.
Yeah.
the
mhm.
Yeah, that-
the interesting part then comes though where focus goes.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants
you
to
get a
play with
it
me.
starts getting a little
Oh,
convoluted.
That's when
That
you
would
need more
also
people working on it.
I mean, if you have a team, exactly. If you get to the point to where you could supplement like a team, and then you can have that smaller, more focused thing, and then you can have kind of that bigger gameplay. I love the bigger gameplay personally, but
You like
I
it
also
big,
Yeah,
like
a
huh?
lot of
SOCOM.
a lot of people hate the idea of vehicles, but I mean, obviously with a larger map, you're going to need some kind of mobility because it get kind of boring just sprinting for
Oh yeah,
you know
freaking
dozens of
walking
minutes.
simulator. Oh yeah, especially it's like getting in a poor game of squad.
Walking simulator.
I was a
Yeah.
SOCOM 3 fan, so I really liked the game mode Convoy.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
I did like the vehicles personally myself. Some people
Well, that's
just
when I kept driving away.
hated it, which I respect.
Made out.
But you wouldn't be
Yeah.
forced to play those game modes, you know. So
Yeah,
Video
you,
to the
you
right,
got
to
to
the right.
choose. I mean, there was people who came off of SOCOM 2 and still got the little run and gun gameplay they liked, and the maps would downsize for that.
Yeah, and then they had
I
to
think
take
I'm
out
gonna
blood
also
Are we
add
getting a
things and
deagle
maps.
kill
some
here?
smaller maps as well, like 4
Oh
versus 4.
my goodness. Where?
He's in the
All
back
the
right.
way back?
Yeah, he's in the back right.
I think I gotta switch weapons.
Oh,
Grab that sniper, my friend. Join the
Uh,
dark side. Order 666.
What I've learned from everyone that wants a SOCOM type of game, they always lean towards SOCOM 2. That's why I like this game that it's got its own elements. So
It doesn't have to be SOCOM. It can
Yeah.
be your third-person shooter.
I'd say
You
it's
don't
better
have to
not
stick
being
to
a
certain
successor,
rules.
being its own.
it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be SOCOM, but give me all of the features.
Wait, well, look, you
People
have,
are
you have to
gonna compare-
understand. Everyone compares SOCOM 2 as being like the shit because that time frame, like, it was just nostalgic for all of us. Like everybody wants that feeling, but they don't know what it is because gaming's
Yeah.
evolved.
Well,
You know what I
and
mean?
the thing is that once you've had it in something, you could try and bring some of it back, but it's not necessarily gonna be like there's things that were probably terrible about certain things that we kind of just ignored back then
Mhm.
that we might not do this time.
Yeah, we complain now.
The
Yeah.
tech wasn't
Yeah.
there. It was
Right.
limited.
Now, I
You do a
enjoyed
lot of
SOCOM
stuff.
3 also with the mobility and the vehicles and stuff too, but it just never got expanded upon.
Airburst.
Oh, that was a bad thing.
Airburst.
Yeah, the vehicles did
I think a
feel.
lot of cases you were forced to play in those kind of matches as well. Remember getting left behind by your squad, everybody just jump in a truck and take off, and you're just sitting there like an
Exactly.
idiot.
Oh, hello. How are you doing? Atlanta, watch out. He's coming around.
Oh,
These
there!
guys, these guys are running
Turned around and
that
quick.
route.
Wow, I hit player 2 at least once and he didn't drop. That was crazy.
Uh-oh. How you gonna do it? Ah,
Shit, selfie.
bro,
He
I
was standing
got
still.
freaking
He had a spawn.
demolished.
I did notice the gun shoots sometimes after the end of the round. I didn't hold it down. I just clicked once. But when the
Yeah, it
round
did
is-
that on me too. When you get a kill at the end, the gun sprays the rest of the mag out.
Yeah, that's called bloodlust.
That's called
Yeah,
rage mode.
I'm working on stopping that. It's kind of
There you go, Atlanta. You can thank me later.
Definitely working on a solution for that. I haven't had a lot of time to spend on
The
stopping
puffer
because it's usually
fish.
it's the guy with the last kill who's in full auto. So you got to stop everybody from doing something. Otherwise, it'll still trying to track. It's gonna like you can run around and kill somebody after the game ended, and then you get all these screens that says the game ended, and then somebody goes because he's able to move around and kill somebody, and then the game ends again. That
Oh my
makes sense.
god.
It'll do some weird. It does some weird